pretty much if you're anywhere in the country besides Florida, you're about to get hammered with a lot of cold weather. Looks like we're going to get, I don't know, a week or two of extremely cold weather, which stinks because I was looking forward to getting out on the water here soon, but looks like I'm going to be delayed another couple weeks. So if you're like me, that means just going through Taco More, checking everything, cleaning everything, getting everything organized again. It's again and again. Watching plenty of videos, of course. I'm going to share with you some baits today that you're going to like. These are from DAIWA. This first one here, let me just show you one, then I'll show you the other, is a creature bait, creature flipping bait. As you can see, what's unique about this bait is the tail section. Let that zoom in on that. You can see that the tail is curved. It's got a nice little curve to it. So what you can do is you can flip and pitch this bait and give it that bait fish profile with this tail. Then if you want to, if they're on a crawfish pattern, you can go ahead, make you a cut right up the center, and you've got two flappers. I wish I had brought my scissors over here. I'd go ahead and do that. Here it is in green pumpkin. Very nice looking bait. Nice meaty body to it. It's got 6 appendages, 3 on each side. Not too much. Enough just to get some good action. And this is it's a DAIWA Steez, and what they are is 4-inch. They're 4-inch fins bug. This is a DAIWA Steez bait. This is a DAIWA works. Straight up JDM. Doesn't get no more JDM in this. Well, it can, of course, but this is a straight DAIWA JDM bait. Fins bug. What got me to notice this, I was talking to my buddy in Japan, was that tail section. Again, let you take another look. It's got that fin look. That's why it's called fins bug. But you can, like I was mentioning, you can cut it, and if you can see, it's got little grippers on it, like little horizontal lines. But I know slicing that, making that a crawl style, would work just as well. The other one is another flipping jig trailer, Carolina rig. This is the Steez Hawk. I believe this is a Okeechobee crawl. I'm going to show you a couple of these. You can see that. Slender profile. Okay. Again, it's got appendages on the side, but just 4 of them. And it's got the flappers with the feelers. Let you get a little look at that. These feelers have little knobs all over them. Little grippers, I like to call them. This is a little 3.6-inch bait. Got another color I want to show you. Yeah. Steez Hawk. What you can do is, and this is a poor job of trailering, but sometimes I like them like that. Let me get another bite on this. This is a DAIWA jig. DAIWA, like the title says, is awesome, and not just rods, reels, and line, but they have some tremendous baits. Some I've showed on here before. This is their cover jig. It's a flipping jig with a horizontal line tie. Okay. There it is with a black Steez hog. Let you look at that. Black on black. Muddy water killer right there. That is an awesome package. You see that, the head shape on that? It's traditional, heart shape, flipping, kind of like an archy head. It's blowed out a little bit. The paint jobs on these jigs are phenomenal. Cover jig, DAIWA works. It's a cover jig SS. This is green pumpkin, chartreuse of course. And these baits have awesome little ribs to move water. You see that? Nice ribs. Again, the nice appendages, nice feelers on there. This is an awesome compact bait. And I tell you where a lot of people, including myself, sometimes I won't do it because it is difficult, not difficult, but aggravating sometimes to sling that old ball and chain, that Carolina rig. But there is something about fishing these baits. And of course, we all know about Zoom's bait. There's something about throwing these on a Carolina rig that just gets bit. They're just awesome Carolina rig baits. As you can see, it's got the little section for your hook to come through, so you can Texas rig. Okay. These are awesome for getting in and out of cover because of their slender profile. There's a lot of baits like these on the market from Zoom, and I think heck, about every company now is making these style of baits. It's got the traditional flappers, thick body flappers. This is DAIWA's take on it, and I can tell you from the looks of it and the feel, and their color patterns are just phenomenal. I mean, you can see that Okeechobee crawl. That's just an awesome color pattern. They've got, let me show you another one. The Fins bug, it's a June bug. Now I will put these on a big jig. Let's say a ½ ounce. If you want to put them on a bigger jig. I like it that they come in these packages. I mean, it's getting harder and harder for me to buy soft plastics that are just in a bag. By the time you get them, they're blowed out. You know, they're not true. And yes, you can boil water and do all that. I mean, it's just aggravating. You would think as much as baits cost, that just go ahead and put them in a shell. Just put them in a clam shell. It's not that, you know. But some companies are still not doing that. A lot of them are. I ordered some before the holidays. Every bait in that bag was messed up. Here's a June bug. No, excuse me, this is the black and blue. So one I just showed you. Apologies. Black and blue. This is the June bug. June bug color. So, and I'm going to repackage these in a bigger bag. I use the 4 milliliter bags, 4 mm bags you can get from Amazon or craft stores or whatever. I put all my plastics usually in those. And guys, I tell you, this bait right here is going to catch them. There just isn't no way they're not. Look at that. That's just a beautiful bait. It's got a nice slender profile from the side. That's going to be a dead ringer for a little, you know, if they're on bluegill, you know, if they're on some kind of forage as well as crawfish, you're going to be able to get them on this bait. Look at how that tail, you see how it's curvatured? That's going to catch water big time. That's going to throw off some nice waves in the water. So you Texas rig this bad boy, starting with the lightest tungsten you can go with. And you pitch that to some docks, dock pilings, weed beds, laydowns. Oh yeah. And the reason being is those There's nothing else like the, well, there's baits like these, but this is a different take, a different body profile on a bait that's going to get bit. Like this green pumpkin. Matched up on that right there? Yes, sir. Matched up on that DAIWA cover jig, that green pumpkin with the green pumpkin chartreuse is going to be a catcher. But these, let me show you these Steez hogs a little bit better. Showed you that Okeechobee. And just, I mean, that's a pitch black right there. I like that. Yes, it looks similar to the brush hog from Zoom, but it's not. It's their take, and a lot of companies have their own take on that style of bait, and this is DAIWA's. Brush hogs are awesome. We all know that. See if you can see that. See how it has the little knobs on the tentacles there? That's going to be nice. So when you get a bite on that, and they get a hold of that, they're going to hold on to it a little bit more. It feels alive. I tell you, this is going to be not only, you know, jig trailer, but stand alone on a Texas rig. Oh yes, I'm sitting there contemplating the wheels are rolling now on what I would throw on that thing. Sky's the limit, really. You can even, these are even deadly on swing heads. There's all kind of ways you can fish these. Just an awesome bait. And it's DAIWA, guys. I mean, you're not going to go wrong with DAIWA. Here's a black and red. Take this out and let you check it out. You ain't got to worry about these baits coming dried out or too dry. They, look at that. You can see they're juiced up. They're not going to dry out on you. Applications for this bait is going to be anywhere you want to jig. You want to throw a Texas rig or a creature bait. Man, that is a good looking bait right there. I hope the camera's picking that up nice. Just in case, let you get a good look at that. I got Bubba over there. He's watching me. I'll show you Bubba here in a second before I end the video. But look, that's an awesome looking bait, guys. And I know, and they do have hook slits, cut slits on the bottom. Look at that. You can see the ribs on that. Yes, sir. It's a well-made bait. It's got a lot of meat to it. It doesn't feel too flimsy. They did a good job with these. I showed you guys those crawls that are on. Posted them on Instagram too. I've caught so many fish on them, and that's what got me on with these. I saw these and I wanted to grab them. I just hadn't got a chance to use them. This was going to be my first spring being able to use these fins bug, and looks like that's delayed again for a little bit. Of course, we can expect that this time of year. Don't expect as cold as it is getting, but man, I hope you guys stay safe and warm. But fins bug, guys. Fins bug and the Steez hog. Both DAIWA baits, both DAIWA works. Matched up on the cover jig from DAIWA. Awesome. That's an awesome looking jig right there. I like that it has a good keeper, but it's not too much. It's just got that standard little wire keeper on there. Nice brush guard on it. Cut the length perfectly. And what you want in your jigs is that end of that brush guard to hit right past that barb on that hook, which this does. You can fan it out. The skirt is cut perfectly. This is right out of the package. Cover jig. Just a couple awesome baits, guys, that I wanted to show you from DAIWA. I've got tons more. I've got another order coming in from a company I'm very fond of, Hide Up. I just did a post on some of their swim baits on Instagram, and they are phenomenal baits. Let me take you over here and show you Bubba. See if you can see Bubba from here. There's Bubba. He's just watching me hanging out. I've had Bubba for a while. He's a trip. It's a trip, I tell you. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching, my friends. I hope you have a great rest of the day, a great week. Stay warm, stay safe. God bless and tight line.